news and entertainment, stay tuned to Society for Radio Democracy. 98.1, simply the best.
Good morning and welcome to the final edition of the program Good Morning Salon for this week, where they come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. Where they bring you today edition of the program Good Morning Salon. Musa Kamara na my name.
And Mina Khadija Bangura, good morning. Inside the program this Friday morning, the Commissioner at the Anti-Corruption Commission, Francis Benkaifala, say that the West African Examination Council will take action against the school picking them, where the Commission don't catch for exam malpractice and the WASC exam where they carry on. According to the Deputy Clerk na Parliament, Cyril King, Parliament will make the Sustainable Development Goal them be part of the country in constitution so that by 2030, Salon go achieve some part the team them where they inside the SDG them. And today inside the program, the Executive Director and Institute for Governance Reform and Gulavali will talk about the Afrobarometer Sierra Leonean living condition and views on the economy report, where shows say 81% of Salon people not glad with the way how the country economy they go.
Well, these and plenty other stories them doing at the program for you, plus Joe Abbas Bangra, where an entrepreneur. Go talk about the importance of the World Entrepreneur Day, where na today, August 21. Members say they listen we live on the internet on www.radiodemocracy.sl, courtesy of Osiwa and powered by AfriCell. And the same way so they listen we live from Radio Shalom 89.5 na Koinadugu, Radio Malen 88.5 and Radio Wanji 11.1 na Pujaun District, Radio Kolenten 90.5 na Kambia, Radio Mua 105.5 na Kailaon District, and Voice of Karine 98.0 na Karine District. The program na Good Morning Saloon. You can be part of fun by we can send text message to the number 0779819881. 0779819881 are the number for sending a text message and be part of the program. As you get from we headline, then today we talk to the Executive Director on our Institute for Governance Reform, Andrew Lavaliwe, who can talk about the Afrobarometer Salon Living Condition Survey. For sake of that, I want to welcome Andrew Lavali inside the program. Good morning and welcome to the program, Andrew Lavali.
Good morning, listeners.
Okay, as today, Friday, August 21, World Entrepreneur Day, Joe Abbas Bangra there for talk about how important this day to entrepreneurs them in the country. Good morning and welcome to the program, Joe Abbas Bangra.
Morning, Musa. Thank you very much.
Okay, we're going to continue for the week inside the program, but we come back to now.
We'll continue with the program and we'll look at the first issue inside the program this Friday morning. Inside the Chinese Development and Foreign Policy Symposium, where the Chinese embassy in Salon Hall for talk about them what China don't do in the world. The Minister of Information and Communication, Mohamed Rahman Suarez, say one part the big support them where Salon don't benefit from the Chinese government inside the past 2 years. Now the $30 million bank loan for upgrade the national fiber optic phase 2, where now for support the internet system na Salon. For more on this, let me join Theodore Arena and Igona reports.
From 1971 to now, the paddy business between China and Salon don't continue. Outside they don't give support to Salon and plenty sector then at the country, like education, infrastructure, health, and other one them. For sake of this, the Chinese embassy in Salon don't hold one-day symposium on China development and foreign policy na the Bintumani Hotel. Outside then go talk about some panditin them where they don't do as part of them foreign policy. But whose kind country China be? The Chinese ambassador to Salon, Wu Zanlian, explained.
China is a country boasting a long history of nearly 5,000 years with splendid civilization. The ancient Chinese created miracles such as the Great Wall and the terracotta warriors. The four inventions of ancient China, namely the gunpowder, compass, paper making, and printing, had profoundly changed the world. The various schools of thought founded by ancient Chinese philosophers and scholars are still shining today, a brilliant cultural legacy. Historical eras such as the Wen and the Jin in the Han Dynasty, about 2,200 to 2,300 years ago.
Wu Zanlian continues say China na been one pan the poorest country in the world, but say from over 70 years now, China don't be the second largest economy in the world.
Over the past 70 years, since the founding of New China, Especially over the past 40 years of reform and opening up, China has undergone earth-shaking changes. The Chinese nation has stood up, grown rich, and is becoming strong. 70 years ago, China was one of the poorest and most backward countries in the world. Today, China has grown into the world's second largest economy, the largest industrial country, the largest trader in goods, and the biggest holder of foreign exchange reserves. China's contribution to global economic growth has exceeded 30% for several years. 40 years ago, China's per capita GDP was less than $200. Today, it's over $10,000. More than 800 million people have been lifted out of poverty.
Wey Ibn the talk, the Minister of Information and Communication, Mohamed Rahman Suarez, say one big support wey Salon don get from the Chinese government inside the past 2 years. Now the $30 million bank loan for upgrade the national fiber optic phase 2, wey na for support the internet system na the country.
That the Ministry of Information and Communications signed a concessionary loan agreement of $30 million with the Export-Import Bank of the People's Republic of China and a lending agreement between the Ministry of Finance and the Sierra Leone Cable Network and the Ministry of Finance in August last year. The loan agreement for the National Fiber Phase 2 has negotiated interest rate of 1% and is expected to be repaid in 15 years after a grace period of 5 years. This is truly concessionary. And why is this important for us? His Excellency President Julius Maada Bio had pledged to ensure an effective and efficient management of the states and her resources.
Mohamed Rahman Suarez continues say, Salon and China party business no go tap. Osai is say, inside 1971, Salon na be one pan the country that will be help China for make them get seats na the United Nations.
Sierra Leone has always been firmly adhering to the One China policy and consistently giving her support on issues related to China's core interests and major concerns. The Chinese people will never forget that it was Sierra Leone and other friendly countries that helped China resume her legitimate seat at the United Nations in 1971. In a word, China and Sierra Leone are true good friends who can go through thick and thin together.
Abubakar Kagbo, now one pan the people that don't benefit from the Chinese government. He say China don't they promote peace and development in the world.
China has taken